Economy is still not in the best spot. They are still going to have two players with awkward buys, so they are still going to be playing a little bit tight this round. That being said, there is also a Nova coming out on the T side. They're not doing so hot for themselves.
Right. You see double deagle, Nova for Hoax. I mean, he had a pretty good XM performance, so maybe the Nova's kind of similar. And it is going to be RIT posted up towards A main. They just have the sole player Hoax in cave on B. Prue does
Already a
go
kill
down
coming
early,
out.
and Glader does get the shotgun duel over Hoax. So it is 3v5 in favor of Marquette.
There goes another. And another.
Yep. So now it's just Maxi Cat with the deagle and a few nades to his name. There is a player right by him on the minimap. He actually
Oh,
does get
denies the
Stevo.
flawless round. But he's
But
going to
yeah,
be
he
taken
goes
out pretty quick right after that. And
right.
Marquette holding on for dear life, 12-6, trying to push RIT to overtime. But once we have a full buyout for both teams, we'll see how this goes. Finally getting an op out on the defender side, though. Interesting to see in the rounds that we were able to watch, though, RIT actually did not pull out ops on their defense side, which conventionally ops are obviously going to be that stronger weapon on that defense side. So interesting to see that they didn't pull them out.
Yeah, no, definitely. You can see that Alter and Marquette obviously have a different strategy towards CT. ACAC is going to have to defeat this deluge of
Whoa!
bodies, and he does have a nade out. Does get one, actually, so pretty good. Goes 1 for 1, but against pistols, you'd hope to get more. Hoax does get that AK, and we are just looking at the dead bodies, so I think we're going to be casting the rest of this round from the minimap.
Yeah, that was an interesting play for sure. Not entirely the AK being gifted over is not the greatest. At least he did get that one kill. Another kill coming out for the T side. Now it's just one player with a Glock, now with an AK against an op and a rifle on the CT side. Marquette going to
Oh,
be able to
defuse
keep.
comes out.
Yeah, they're going to be able to clean that up, and that's going to be 12-7 now for Marquette.
All right. I mean, Marquette, they get another round on the board, right? They're still in this map, but it is going to be a full buy from RIT. And this is where Marquette really has to make sure that they're ready to go. They got the util they need to defend these bomb sites. And really, I think this round is, Kate, you get the mid control you need to take control of the entire map.
Right, yeah, and now with that more oppressive op defense coming out, hopefully if they can keep that sniper alive, they're going to be able to do a lot with him and, sort of block off those angles.
Oh,
Big fire
man.
damage coming out.
Yeah, those nades and those mollies, they get two, or sorry, just one. Ex Captain Spike will get two, though, and it is now RAT onto the site. Bomb is going to go down. It is going to be a man disadvantage retake for Marquette to stay in this game. Stevo, is he going to clear out the angle? Actually, he will. Gets Hoax and a second on Spike. Man advantage for, okay, no, now it's even 2v2. It's ACAC and Stevo, and they actually get it. They get the retake, and Stevo, with his heroics, is able to bat above his average.
Yeah, taking that round, full buy round coming out from both teams. Marquette showing them up and able to collect that op back now for the next round. Save a little bit of money, try to keep their econ healthy.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for Marquette, with the full loss bonus on the side of RIT for basically the rest of this game, right? As long as it takes until maybe we get to overtime, it's going to be money on the board for RIT to continue to force buy these AKs. Maybe not have as many nades as they'd like, but still have the weaponry, have the armor ready to go. And so Marquette, they're going to need to be on their A game for the rest of this map.
Right. On that T side, as long as you're able to collect one kill with an AK-47 every single round, you're going to be able to get $3,700 per round. That does get you just enough money to buy full armor and an AK for your next round if you die.
All right, and Prue's trying to get that one. Eats a nade to the face. And it is going to be a little bit of an awkward situation. Glader does spot through the smoke the barrel of the gun. So 5v4 for Marquette now. Oh,
Oh,
we're going to take a quick little break. It is
yeah. We got just a little bit of a broadcast or a how do I say it? Game setting change that we're going to be making here on the observer side, but we'll be getting right back into the action right now, actually.
All right. I mean, Marquette, they keep the man advantage, 3v4 now. MaxiCat is going to get one to even out the numbers. Glader, sitting right outside cave, is going to try to wrap around to B main. And it is RET. They're in a really awkward spot. They got to plant the bomb, but they also got to be worried about the flanker. They don't know which angle it's going to come from. So it's going to be interesting to see. MaxiCat going to even out the numbers. Is he ready for the second player coming from CT? Doesn't look like it, but Spike is
1v1.
there. Now it's a 1v1 between Glader and Spike. Oh, bomb gets tapped, but it is Spike with the kill. 13-8. RIT are going to take this first map of the series.
And there you have it. 1-0 starting it out for RIT. We are going to be seeing, I believe, RIT on the CT side next game. So Marquette once again starting on the T side on Mirage. That being said, Mirage is a little bit less oppressive for the CTs, in comparison to Ancient. So we'll see how this ends up going for Marquette next game. They were showing obviously much better playmaking ability. I would say towards the end of that second half, I think they're really starting to get used to the way that RIT is playing, and they're starting to adapt to their strategies. And hopefully, they're going to be able to carry that mentality into map 2 and be able to even up that score to the 1-1.
Yeah, no, I agree. Hopefully Marquette, they're ready to play for Mirage. They don't beat themselves up too much about how the first half of Ancient went. And, it's going to be exciting to see. Both teams, very good, star players on both sides. And it should be a good, set of rounds on Mirage. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be seeing Mirage pretty soon. We're going to go to a short break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back. We are now on map 2, Marquette University versus Rochester Institute of Technology. We are going to be playing on Mirage. I believe they are doing the Face It Knife round as we speak. Same as last game, Marquette going to be on T side. However, this time they did not choose it, so they are going to be playing from or on their back foot, I guess. But yeah, Jacob, what are we thinking going into this match after a relatively dominant performance from RIT in map 1?
I was so excited to get in the map 2. I accidentally spoke over you, Alex. I apologize for that. But it was just a really exciting map. And I just know that Marquette, slow start for them, but they are going to make it very exciting for map 2. I think that, even though they're starting T-side again, they're going to iron out the kinks. They're finally warmed up, maybe. They just need to get some rounds under their belt for the official to really kick in for them. And they had some signs of life in the second half of Ancient. So I think the start of Mirage going into the full map is going to be really fun. RIT, meanwhile, all of them are good fraggers. All of them popped off in their own right last map. So it's going to be an uphill climb for Marquette to make sure that they're shutting down those key players.
Yeah, for sure. That being said, Mirage is I would say a more open and sort of how do you put it? It's a less oppressive map, I think, for the CTs. And so for the most part, I'm expecting a little bit of an easier time for Marquette coming into the T side. They're sort of I see that they sort of have a preference to like to play to op a lot more. I mean, they bought 2 ops at match point or at the last round of half on their T side, and that's not something you typically see coming out from higher level teams. But they made it work, and they ended up winning that round. So with sort of what I'm seeing from what they like to do, these op buys are going to be a lot better on Mirage with those long angles and big shots that you can hit, especially from like catwalks straight over to a site, right? You have those super long angles that you can play for, and that op is going to start to see a lot more value on this map, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is about double op, right? Like, especially in the collegiate, is you want to go with comfort, right? You don't want your players to be doing the, most optimal pro strategy. You want them to be feeling themselves, feeling good, and then with that confidence hitting their shots. We are going in to the first round pistol. of RIT versus Marquette. Actually, no, I believe this is the knife round. Yeah, this is the knife round, so we'll get to see some shenanigans before we get into the full map.
Yeah. So for this map, I believe I actually don't fully understand how the knife round works, but I think whoever wins gets to pick their side, correct?
Right, that's how it usually works.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then so in this case, the winner will just pick the side that they've been assigned. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So we already have the sides picked out. Marquette's going to be on T side, RIT on CT. So that's why we see the team kills coming out from the kniving. And it is just going to be kind of just like a total slugfest going around overall. And Marquette, hey, maybe good signs going through for this map.
They do take that knife round. We take those.
We are going to get back into the game, the official game, very soon, but we're going to make sure that everything's set up on our end and make sure the players are all ready to go. So, I mean, based on that pistol round, Alex, like we can just say that Marquette's going to take it, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We all know that knife round decides everything.
All right, heard it here first. 1-1 series score. We can turn off stream. We're all good to go for the rest of the night.
The scores right now.
Yeah, exactly. Just update them, why not? But I mean, like, for real, like, RIT, I assume that based on how map 1 went, they're going to be well prepared for strategies on map 2. We saw some interesting bans come out, right, across the pick ban for this series. So Mirage being the one that ends up being picked at the end means that RIT, even though, they didn't pick the map, they're probably ready for it.
For sure. Yeah, Mirage is also, very heavily played, I would say, in even the collegiate scene and the pro scene. It's just a popular map in general. You can't go wrong with Mirage, right? It's like Dust 2, except you can actually play competitively on it. And so I think no matter what, every team is going to have something up their sleeves for Mirage games. But that being said, we'll see what happens once we get back in. We're just sort of getting through some observing setup, and we'll be tossing ourselves into the game.
All right, pistol. We do see bomb goes down for Marquette. It is going to be a 3v5 retake for RIT. Alter making sure that these numbers stay down. MaxiCat is going to find one on the trade. They all are going towards CT. Meanwhile, it is Marquette kind of spread out a little bit. AKEK is going to lock down 2. Now it's all up to the last player, Spike. Knife is trying to come out. Spike does get 2 headshots. Sivo going to low.
Yeah, that was, just a clean pistol round coming out from Marquette. There's not much else I can say about it. We're looking at a nice sort of half buy, or it looks like a force buy actually coming out from the T side there. I forgot the weapons are a lot cheaper on that side. So they're going to be able to capitalize on that win and hopefully take a second round.
Yeah, we do see it's like actually there's a scout for Spike, right? So one player has upgraded slightly for RIT. Marquette, meanwhile, they are going to just stampede towards B site, and it's a bonus, right? There is that scout there as the X factor, but pretty sure it's going to be Marquette getting their second round on the board.
Yeah. Just sort of figuring out the observing things. Once again, we're going to get ourselves right back into the game. And
all right.
No kills coming out on the board so
far. Oh, the okay. Wow, MaxiCat pulling out a little bit of something, keeping the numbers even.
Done that.
That was pretty fun.
It worked.
Yeah, it did work. It is going to be Sivo getting 2, Alter getting another, and a second. So, I mean, the Zeus kill got us excited, but it is still basically a full eco for RIT, and Marquette's going to punish that.
Yeah, the Zeus kill bonus is pretty good, right? Or is it only 100? I actually don't remember.
I'm actually not sure. We are just going to see our beautiful faces one more time, and then we're going to get right back into the game. And we do see it is like kind of a weaker buy because Spike did pick up that scout last round and really doesn't have anything to show for it. So he's stuck on the MP9 for the buy round of RIT.
Is coming out from the side of Marquette here. 2-0 lead. Strong performances coming out. That triple spray down from last round as well. They're feeling confident about themselves.
Yeah, you can see that Sivo just creeping out, no utility going through Palace. Glader is trying to just make some things happen. Spike I think, yeah, the molly damage is heard. So they are aware where he is. They're throwing nades at that corner of window. Crew, quick headshot. Can he get a second? No. Cjax and Stevo gonna keep numbers in Marquette's favor.
Yeah, grenade actually did bounce off the body of screwed up the entire lineup, but looks like site planted. I believe it looks like it's planted default.
Yeah, planted towards triple. It looks like ready for a CT player like Stevo to do a quick peek out and catch any diffusers. Meanwhile, Cjax looking at stairs, careful of jungle. It is going to be the two RIT players going up through window and into jungle, going out now, executing Stevo. He's going to peek off his teammate most likely. Just goes out with the flash. It's Cjax and Stevo, and all they need is those frags to get a third round on the board.
Yep, and there does it. Looks like, oh, it was a Galileo actually that came out last round. I wasn't okay seeing things. All right. Anyways, there's the T-sided op that we were talking about earlier coming out from Alter. It looks like I would expect him to be playing mid with that. Hopefully he's gonna be able to get a pick off, especially with everybody on the other side with eagles. Should be a pretty easy pick.
Yeah, and it looks like RIT, they do send Spike towards mid, but it's going to just be an A main hold. Alter with the op gets one, gets two. Can he get the third? There's going to be another player pushing him. And he will, actually, I'm not sure. It is going to be MaxiCat getting Stevo out of Palace. And Hoax is just running some heavy fire towards A main. It is 3v4, weaponry advantage for Marquette. And all three players of RIT are kind of stuck towards A.
Yeah, interesting that he went ramp with the op there. I guess he knew that there was gonna be a pretty big weapon difference for him, and he wasn't really worried about a rifle coming out and bombing him in the head. But not entirely what I would have done. But he is on the collegiate team, and I am not. So.
Right. Yeah. Somebody on Marquette's keeping track of economy knows that a rush with some sort of pistols is gonna happen, and op goes towards it. It's gonna be Hoax getting spotted out by Glader. Now, it is just the two other RIT players. MaxiCat actually picks up the AK from A main, and I think it's just going to hold on to it. Or actually from Palace, excuse me. So, just holding on to weaponry, and I think maybe looking for exits, but otherwise just looking to save.
Coming up on 10 seconds on the bomb now. Started just now. Looks like there's no kits on the CT side either way, so they have officially lost the round already. And they're just going to let the bomb detonate.
Terrorists win.
Next round, MaxiCat still holding on to the rifle. Should be a nice little souvenir for next round. Hopefully they'll be able to pull something out and equalize a little bit from the 0-4 deficit that they're currently finding themselves in.
Yeah, and it looks like MaxiCat's actually not going to be dropping an op. That was one thing I was looking to see for the... Oh, no, he does. So he does give an op over to his teammate. Spike is going to hold on to that rifle and maybe use a mid. Looks like he's walking over towards that window. And so Alter going out, gonna battle with the ops, and Alter wins it. That's a big pile of cash going the way out of RIT's hands.
Yeah, instantly Roundstar didn't get any value out of that op, so that's $5,000 basically wasted. Unless a member of their team is able to pick that up later and get some value out of it.
Yeah, and you can see that Marquette's just going to take that mid presence. You see Stevo walking down the Palace, gets Hoax. Now Prue, with the lack of mid control, does get taken down by Glader. A-site completely blown open, and RIT, I think they just have to save again.
Yeah, they're on the wrong side of the map, and too good for them so far. One of these players out. CT side, RIT able to get a kill in. Ex-captain getting a nice little pick on Glader. And there goes the plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that the two RIT players remaining are just staying on B site, just trying to hold, make sure that they don't lose these very valuable rifles. It's going to be an interesting buy next round, right? You have these two players with armor. You have Spike, who has 3250 in the bank because he got dropped the op. Do Prue and Hoax force up with their team, or, do you just kind of save and hope for the best?
It's looking like a force up.
Oh.
It's looking, oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, I think you call for the save now. Just like into the next round too, right? With MaxiCat not having any money, just maybe enough to buy a set of nades. It's not going to be enough. 4 pistols.
Stay alive.
I don't know. an awkward buy for sure.
He's able to stay alive. Other members of the team, yeah. Fourth member is Hoax with 3,500. It's not looking too good.
Oh, I mean,
Call
Spike gets
is
another
made.
op.
There is enough money, it looks like, to go around for everyone. It is. They're playing it tight, and it's gonna be, I would say, like 2/3 util. So not the greatest buy, but at least all the guns are there.
Right, and you do see that Spike is not going towards mid again with the op. Or no, he is, excuse me. He's just holding it down. Does get pushed off by nades, raining down. It's going to be Glader just at top mid. And the flash comes out. Alter finds Hoax with the pistol. Cjax is getting walked up, and Max's cat will punish looking at the wrong angle. Spike now having to hold a lot of different angles. House is smoked, but he's got to be careful of it, and he is going to back up in the jungle. It is 4v4. Both teams playing it slow.
Holding up on both sides. Evo. He's lucky that Spike isn't looking at that right now.
Oof.
Never mind.
Caught him on the ladder, yep. And then Brew does spot one, but Glader's ready to go. An awkward angle to hold for sure. So it is 3v3 still. Altered, running up A, clearing out all these angles for his team, but there are two waiting behind the smoke. Don't decide to push it.
Looks like they're just go down.
Oh no, Maxicat actually gets him! Had his knife out, is able to pull it out in time. Glader can't secure that frag. This could be the start of a big retake. Maxicat very low, but so is Alter on the side of RIT and Marquette. Max Captain gets one, gets the second. It is going to be the first run on the board for the Tigers.
Yep, there they go. Now they have the potential to pick up that second op. Not entirely sure if they're going to be able to, or if they're going to actually go for it. RIT is not exactly known to be an op-heavy team. If that was Marquette, I'd be saying the opposite, but looks like Marquette's just going to have enough money in the bank to be able to buy straight back up. Maybe an op is going to come out, maybe not.
Yeah, it
Walter's
doesn't.
thinking about it.
Yeah, he's got 5,500, right? Like, actually not going for it. There you go. Okay, so he gets the op, gets dropped by one of his teammates, I believe, and is taking that straight towards A main for the peak. Is he able to get it? Not quite. Spike holding down top mid now. Flash comes out. Oh, and he still gets the frag. Doesn't get blinded. Hoax trades, or no, sorry, excuse me, not trades, but gets another frag. So big advantage for RIT.
Alter's still alive for Marquette, so they do still have their opportunity. That's going to be a pretty tight trade for Cjax, but he does make it out barely with his life.
Yeah, you can see that Ex-Captain gets smoked out, but now the rest of Marquette has to peek in front of that smoke. Ex-Captain going to lock it down. 3 frags for him, putting his team on his back, holding down the B site.
Yeah, and now the wallets are healthy on both sides. A lot of reserve funds from Marquette from their 5-round win streak, but they're going to need to at least get a couple more rounds if they want to have an advantage going into the second half.
Absolutely. You can see that it's another force buy coming out from Marquette, trying to get the momentum back in their favor. Glader actually, okay, does get dropped a rifle, so it is going to be a full buy coming out, even though maybe just one Galil.
They're pretty much bank broken, though, after that, so if they lose this round again, they're going to have to think about an eco round. So this is a pretty critical round to win for them.
I wonder if Marquette hears these footsteps top mid. You know, Prue and Co does clear it out, has a lot of information about where Marquette could be. And it looks, but there's no stack coming in, right? Just still 2 players from RIT on A site. Meanwhile, you have Ex-Captain just kind of staying towards mid with Prue. Nades are going to start coming out, and this has got to be the call to rotate over.
This up shot's going to be a little bit bad.
No way he gets 2. Hoax with a big play. It is Prue now, dueling in Palace with another player. 2v3. And RIT are holding down his bomb site. Spots out another, full blinded. And now Prue downstairs gets one, can get a second on default. It is going to get traded out. RIT hold down the fort.
Not looking too good for Marquette's economy now, but they do still have a round advantage. They have a little bit of time to play with. not the most horrible thing in the world. They do have the opportunity to do something cheeky with an eco buy, try to get some shotgun kill rewards, and maybe get some econ back.
Yeah, totally. You can see it looks like Glader actually fully invests only $300 to his name to, yeah, get that rifle in his hands. So an interesting buy from Marquette, and with the hero rifle coming out alongside 4 Deagle, it's gonna be interesting to see where they decide to take him.
They're gonna be playing more of a default setup here. See headshots in with those deagles.
Oh, Prue spots out the underpass player. All 4 other members of Marquette now raining down fire in mid, but Prue is there locking it down. Is going to get a 4K along with ex-captain to secure it. A great anti-eco from RIT.
Yep, and a flawless victory from them. Looks like, oh, actually, yeah, Marquette's doing okay on econ now that they have lost 3 rounds in a row. Or sorry, 4 rounds in a row. They're on full loss bonus now. They're going to be able to pull up rifles again.
I'm really liking how this, first half of the second map is a lot closer than the first half of the first map, right? Like, Ancient, kind of a blowout, at least for the first half. And now 4-5, both teams very strong, very equally matched. And with this full buy coming out from Marquette, it's going to be interesting to see whether they can equalize, get a clear advantage going into the next half.
There we go. Confidence restored a little bit for Marquette after that opening there. Advantage. Take that. Head over, or sorry, continue to maintain that mid control and take a side down.
Yeah, smoking out connector. Hoax just waiting around underneath Palace to see if there's going to be a push, but it looks like, yeah, going towards Cat. Stevo gets the opening frag. There is one more player towards Van, one in Market now. Peeking out his Spike with the op. Spots another, gets to cover. Maxi Cat's going to clean up and keep his teammate alive. Alter finds one. Can he get a second? He's so low. The Spike is holding that angle so tightly, is able to do it, and now it's a 1v1. Oh man, Spike with the clutch, 5-5, tying it up for RIT.
Wow, RIT didn't pull out that off last map, so I wasn't really able to see it that much, but Spike is clean with it, hitting those shots and able to secure that round. We are now tie game. These last 2 rounds are pretty decisive, I would say, going into that second half, and now Marquette is looking at sort of a eco most kind of force buy thing.
Yeah, Marquette seems to be unsure of what exactly they want to do, right? Finally, the call to half buy is made, but it took a while for them to figure out, what they want to do for eco in this round. Later is getting naded down, is getting shot down, brought very low to 21 HP in B apps. And now it's just up to the heroics of his teammates to try to find something to do.
Spotted out by Prue, but he's gonna get taken out by a Galil. With shots there.
Oh, Spike holding it down, helping Hoax underneath Palace, and low health bars for the rest of Marquette means that this round is likely sealed. Yep, ex-captain finds one. No, it's just all Glader. Running back all the way underpass back to B apps, and just gonna try to walk out basically and get a lucky pick on the B site. He doesn't even have bomb.
1v4 situation for him. He does have that rifle, but only 7 to his name. Spots one through the window, but he doesn't check his right side, and that'll be the end of him for that round.
Yeah, first time this map that RIT is in the lead. 6 in a row for them, and a very impressive performance. But, right, Marquette has a chance. Full buy for them. They did save last round, and so they can end off the half strong. 6-6, keep it even, but RIT might just extend their lead.
Yeah, we'll see how this ends up looking, but not in a horrible situation for Marquette, especially now that they're going to be able to take on that second side. If they win this round, it's basically like playing from 0-0 on the other half. So, last round or last match.
Oh, Hoax gets the opening pick for RIT. Definitely a very strong position for him to just be under palace. The molly for Alter doesn't land properly. You can see the
Yeah,
tilt
he's
coming out. Yeah.
not happy about that one. Hit the corner instead of the pillar there, and the ball bounces right back into the smoke. Minus 400.
Oh man, Free gets another frag. Free position. Trade comes out from ex-captain. It's 4v2. RIT, it looks like they're just gonna seal the deal on this half. Maybe get 7 in a row here, and it's just the last two players stuck in A main. Shoulder peek out. Spike spots it, and it's no, yeah, not able to get the frag. It's just gonna be so tough. Spike.
Spot him out. There.
He gets one. Can he get a second? It's gonna be the R8 coming out. Yep, ex-captain secures it. 7 in a row for RIT in this half. A great comeback after a slow start.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit dicey now for Marquette. Obviously, they're not in a bad spot round-wise, but it is not great mentally to have 7 rounds in a row taken off of you after such a dominating start. That being said, they are on the CT side now, so a little bit of a change of pace. Hopefully, going to be able to do something with that.
Yeah, I mean, a strong pistol round would be really good for Marquette here. They get a bonus round win after that, then it's tied up once again. If they lose this pistol, it could just be RIT with their momentum just running away with the lead. See all 5 players of RIT running towards B apartments, but 3 stacked up from Marquette. They're ready for this push.
Yep, so it's just going to be a little bit of a bloodbath as soon as that B push is called for. Smoke is going to come out and they're going to run. Flash coming out. No kills just yet.
Yeah, we do see C-Jack now taking on 2 people, and it's going to be Prue and Hoax getting the better of him. Ultra on the side of Cat, getting dinked out, low HP, ex-captain ready for the flanker. And actually, HX1 does get that frag back. Brought very low, but not quite dead. 3 HP in a 1v3. Not able to do it, even though he had a valiant effort. And it is RIT winning this second pistol.
Yikes. Okay. 8-5 now. 8 rounds in a row for RIT across the half, too. And it's looking like it's going to be 9 unless a miracle happens for Marquette.
I mean, Glader, once again, with the scout, just trying to equalize a little bit. Actually, it's a force. A full force, except for ACAC, who... Okay, never mind. A full force just across the board. Marquette, they want to equalize this map. They want to just force it to happen right now. Hoax does get destroyed by Alter, honestly. Scout and mid, 2 body shots, really well played. And so main advantage over to Marquette.
Okay, well, game.
Oh, okay, well, I think we spoke too soon. Spike and ex-captain.
Caster cursed.
They get 2 frags back. ATEC1 is going to get 1, but not a second, unfortunately. Maxi Cat is going to get the trade out. Is looking straight at the next player. It is going to be Alter in market. Half HP just about. Just getting spammed out, naded. No way for him to push out on the site. Bomb's going to go down, and it is going to be a tough retake.
Shot doesn't connect with him on the scout. 2 snipers, light snipers at that. Not going to be an easy retake. Be able to take them both down.
And now Marquette's in a really rough spot because a very awkward amount of money. You kind of need to save this because you really do need those M4s to match up against 5 AKs. And RIT, even though they lost a couple members, have plenty of economy to get themselves back into this with a full buy. So Marquette, they're probably looking at a 10-5 deficit. And they're really going to be once again in the hot seat to get some rounds back.
Not only 10-5, 10 rounds in a row across a half. So
yeah,
not the best state even mentally to be in. Coming out from RIT though. Coming out from Marquette. You got to do anything. What the?
Okay, Glader, good shot on Al's player. Spike going for some Perotes, gets 2, but not more than that. 2v2, the numbers are even. Unfortunately, I spoke too soon. Hoax is proving me wrong. Cleaning up that
1v2,
round.
but yeah, the weapon difference really makes up for the man advantage.
Yeah, no, that's very true. All right, so 10-5, 10 in a row for RIT. It is going to be a full buy with Alter's op for Marquette. 14 frags, absolutely putting on a monster performance for his squad. And he's going to have to continue to perform very well to get them their 6th round for this map.
Yeah, this is now finally the first full buy on the side. Well, so doing all right now. All up.
You can see that there's one player in ladder room ready to go. Here's a lot of mid activity, especially in connector. I think Marquette is ready for it, but spams are coming out through the smoke. And it is Alter, their star player, being brought really low.
Oh, a double kill though. Glitter.
Yeah, Glitter playing really well in ladder room. Peeks out again. He's going to get punished for it. Alter holding down the fort with 20 HP right outside window. It's just Hoax and Spike, right? But, I mean, both Hoax and Spike have been playing really well this entire series. If there's any two players that you want to be clutching up for your team, it's probably them. But it's just going to be interesting. They don't really have a whole lot of nades left. They don't really have a whole lot of options on where to go. And CJax is ready right outside connector. Finally, XQ coming out. One player going up, walking in. And Spike's actually going to get the better of him. Brought low, but not dead quite yet. Off, does spot one right before the smoke moves. Very low. Spike with the trade on Alter. And now 50 HP. 36 versus AKEK's full health bar. But one well-placed AK shot. Obviously take it down. 20 seconds on the clock. Cheeks out. AKEK finally gets around on the board. And Marquette finally gets 6.
Ending RIT's 10-round win streak. But they're finally back on the board. 1 round now in the second half as CPs. And they're going to be able to pull out decent weaponry again for this round. And RIT is also not doing too great in terms of their wallets, so should be winnable for Marquette here.
Yeah, I mean, we see 1 AK for Hoax, but other than that, pistols across the board for RIT. Marquette should be able to get another on the board, even with their more interesting buy, right? We do see plenty of shotguns this series. Alter's going to peek out through the smoke using the HE. Not going to find anything mid, knows that something's up as 2 players from RIT walk towards apps.
A little bit of foolery happening at mid there. That's going to be a kill now.
I think that AKEK spotted those apps players and actually does get taken down, but Alter ready with the trade with the op, rotated over. Looking at his toes right now, but he's very much looking at apartments. And the rest of Marquette, quick on the rotate, do spot out Maxi Cat, and it's going to be up to Prue and Hoax. Make something out of nothing.
Now they're aware of both members. Flashbang coming out. Plates, kills and Marquette's going to be able to take that round in a convincing fashion. A couple of AKs going to be picked up there. Hopefully, CJax couldn't get rid of his XM, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean, even with the XM still having to be held by CJax, good amount of money for Marquette. They've got some momentum now on their side. And Galils and Scouts coming out actually. Okay, never mind. There's the AK now. But it's still, a couple of Galils for RIT. It's not the buy that they probably want.
Yeah, CJax did actually drop that completely broke for the M4, so they're really trying to make sure that they secure this round. Right. Gone lots of members.
Yeah. Prue with 2 kills, running through mid, getting these entries for his team. AKEK gets spotted at Van. He's just kind of a sitting duck. Dead man walking. Does find 1, but that's not going to be enough. RIT with their buy coming back in full force.
Little headshot from Hoax. Now a 1v4 for Steve-O with an AK. He's just going to run away and save that gun. Make sure he has it for next round.
This is just really unfortunate, right? Like Marquette, they spend a lot of money buying into this round. CJax had the XM, but decides to go for the M4A1 instead. And absolutely gets punished for it, right? Now Marquette, they're facing a team that has at double digits and then some. They have very little money to work with. They have no loss bonus to speak of. It's going to be really awkward for them to close out this map or even just equalize.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, it's one of those times when I'm just like, I don't really see a win con for
Terrorists
RIT
win.
at 11. They only have 2 rounds of.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Sivo does find one.
There's $300 in the bank.
Right. There's a little bit more money in the bank. I just don't really know what Marquette's going to decide to do with their buy. Alter does get the M4. They are going to invest into this round. Sivo, I'm assuming, is going to drop his team a couple rifles. But even with that, MP9s across the board. And
2 MP9s for them instead.
Wow. Not what you want to see.
Honestly, I'd say that's smarter than dropping a single rifle, but we'll see how it plays out for them. Now everybody on the team gets something better than a pistol.
Okay, I mean, Blader gets one, Alter gets another. Yeah, Crew is going to get the better of Sivo, but still, main advantage for Marquette.
Yeah, other side of the map, Glader was able to get a pick while we were looking at the fight. Advantage, even 2-1. Marquette able to take it despite having 3 MP9s in the inventory.
I think that all started from Glader going through mid window, straight to underpass, getting that early frag, upgrading to an AK, and the rest of RIT, they had that set plan of going mid, and they get punished for it. So really well played from Marquette. You know, they use their weaponry at the right ranges. They go close, they go fast, and overwhelm RIT. Meanwhile, RIT now on a full save.
Yeah, this should be just easy pickings for Marquette now, able to bring it up to hopefully what's going to be 11-9.
Right, yeah, 2 kills going the way of Marquette. Only traded back 1 by RIT. Alter with the op, getting plenty of frags for himself, and even though the bomb goes down, it is going to be another on the board for Marquette.
Yep. Well, now we are back up to a 2-round deficit for... Interesting. 2-round advantage for RIT now, 11-9. So very much in a winnable state for Marquette now, especially with this econ situation that they're in. Yeah, Peru does not have enough for a sniper rifle. Thought about the scout for a second, but it's going to be 4 rifles and an op for both sides now.
Yeah, Spike finally getting his op back, right? And this is who you want to see making plenty of impact frags, especially top mid. And that's where RIT is going from the looks of it, right? Plenty of B presence. They do send 1 player towards mid. And Alter gets the better of him this time.
That is what Marquette needs to see. Spike now gone from the T side. They don't have to worry about the top.
Look at this mid presence, right? So much investment from Marquette to make sure that this is locked down. Underpass player is spotted. Top mid player is spotted. RIT on the back foot, and they kind of have to back away. You can see MaxiCat has decided to pick up the op, but plenty of flashes push him off the angle. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
You don't need Spike on the op. Any of these players with an op, it's still going to be a scary spot. And now we're looking at a slight HP advantage for Marquette, and they've still got a decent hold on both of their sites.
Yeah, just kind of slowing it down a little bit. See the the gun barrel peeks
spotted.
out. Yeah. Ex-captain brought below 50 HP. Meanwhile, the rest of RIT, they're slowly walking back towards A main, but Marquette's kind of sniffed it out. They know that it's taken a little too long for the execute to come out if it were to be a B site play and rotate 2 players back towards the A site.
Yeah, MaxiCat got the bomb moving towards A. They've got Alter also watching ramp. Gonna be able to see that boom headshot through the wall. Not a headshot, sorry.
Yeah, not quite, but still the frag. It is gonna be Peru trading out with Alter as well. So now it's all up to ex-captain spot out from the cap player. Actually gets one on Alter. Bomb is stuck in A main though, and with only a few seconds on the rest of the round, has no time to plant. So it is gonna be Marquette still getting the win and getting up to double digits.
Yep, 11-10 now. Basically a tie game at this point. We're looking at A somewhat broken economy on the side of RIT. They've only pretty much just got an op to their name at this point.
Yeah, I actually don't know, because Spike with, the hero op, you don't really want to lose that gun going into an 11-11 scenario. So do you go aggressive, or do you kind of just hold angles and hope that Marquette pushes into you?
I think their only real hope at this point is for Spike to pull out like a simple op play or something like that. He's really got to pop off with that op those right angles. But it's going to be difficult for him to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see that Spike was positioned towards Palace, gets smoked out, rotating back towards A main, really looking for, like, he scopes in. He's not even peeking any angles. His teammates have that covered, but he's just so careful, so worried about losing this very important, very expensive weapon that he's just going to stay scoped in the entire time.
Yeah, making sure that he's always ready to fire.
Slowly but surely peeking out. X-Captain with the flash, gets bombed by Alter. It is going to be Stevo holding it down. Ooh. Runs out of bullets on his rifle, has to switch to the pistol. Still gets a frag with C-Jack. Spike trying to hold the angle, but you know where the player's going to peek from is going to go down. And it is a tied game. Marquette with a huge comeback.
Now they do have 2 ops to their name. Finally get to see their first double op round of the game, of the map here. Yeah, now it's 2 rounds for either team, or we go to overtime.
This is tough. You can see that Marquette, they've got 4 rounds in a row, looking to make it a 5th so that they can get to map point. Meanwhile, RIT, they had 10 in a row at one point, right? They were absolutely dominant on Mirage through both halves, and slowly just kind of losing their grip over the pace of the game.
Yeah, it's looking good for Marquette, though. Marquette Spike, so he's Marquette's going to be resting a little bit easier now. They don't have to worry about a long-range one-shot from Narnia.
Oh, I don't think that Molly spots him out. Very careful to not take the burn damage, because that would give away their position. Stevo is sniffing something out, though. Going to peek out, gets one, spots the second, can't get the second. X-Captain's going to trade, but brought very low.
Yeah, now with 10 HP.
Oh man, ACAC just sitting there, waiting for the right moment to strike. A great play and a great hold on the B site. Now it's a 1 for X-Captain, low HP already, having to just do the most for his team. And the nade's going to seal the deal. ACAC won with the 3K.
Kobe. Yeah. 12-11 now for Marquette. This is do or die for RIT. Well, I guess not really do or die, because worst case scenario, this brings it up to a tie game. But yeah.
Yeah, you want a chance at overtime, right? Like, even though the series scores 1-1, nobody likes a 1-1 score line. So RIT, they're going to invest every single dollar they can into the rest of this game. Meanwhile, Alter with this op, 24-16, a monstrous performance from him, and he's going to look to do it again in this potentially last round of the series.
Blown away, but
almost gets that
just in time. Not sure if he was spotted, though.
Yeah, unclear whether the top mid player was seen. ACAC won. He held it down last round. Can he do it again? Big nade comes out, but X-Captain is going to get the frag. Coach as well. Spike, another. Alter does get one back. C-Jack's now on the side. Can't do it, so we're going to overtime.
All right. Well, it is still 6 rounds, yes?
Yes, yeah. So you have to get 4 of the next 6.
No, it's 3.
No, but it's 3 and then you swap sides.
Oh,
so you have to get,
gotcha.
Yeah. So you have to win 4 of the 6 total.
All right. Same format as before.
Yeah, I believe so.
We go into round 30.
Oh, yeah. Because, what can happen is you can get a 16-14, like good old CSGO. And then we're back to playing the old game.
Yeah, we are back to CSGO. But yeah, no side swap just yet. Marquette's still on CT. Does the econ? Do you get full econ? I don't know.
You get 10K. So both teams, all 10 players, get $10,000. Alter, does get spotted out. Big investment with that op. You should see where he takes it next. Evo burning to death. A great molly from Spike and a great play to hold him in that position. Meanwhile, XQ's coming out from the rest of RIT. C-Jax behind triple. Can't get anything. So 2 frags go in the way of RIT. Oh, wow. Alter. Oh, it's
that was a collat, was it?
Yeah. No, he gets another player through the first one. That's a lot of damage going over to RIT. Glader finds another.
Okay.
Alter finds a third. And so now it's just MaxiCat. Strong start, but not a strong finish.
Marquette turns around the round halfway through with the double op kill from Alter. What a collat. Through the smoke. 2 kills. And they're able to take that round back 13-12.
Yeah, well played from Marquette. Really good holds, especially from Alter to get those very important op frags. Getting close to a 30 bomb now, and looks like he's on pace to do it. It is going to be a reinvest from RIT. They got plenty of cash, but you definitely don't want to be giving away too many of these overtime rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, peek out, not quite hit the frag, and a nade from Stevo. It's just an awkward situation. Waiter is gonna get peeked from 2, does get 1 frag. Spike now, close up. Ultra misses the op shot. No, actually, he hit somebody behind him. Excuse me. Prue's gonna get C-Jax, and now it's a 2v3 in RIT's favor.
Yikes. Cross cat. And now we're looking at 1v3, and all he has to A1S and 2 nades. So, yeah, RIT is just gonna look to get out of there and move towards B, perhaps?
No, it looks like the bomb's
Hoax
going
is
towards A.
coming
Hoax
back,
has
yeah.
it.
He's wrapping
So
around
it
now.
is A-Kick 1. Going to the right bomb side at least, but still, he's got to get 3 frags, whereas RIT just has to find 1.
Alright, the CT angle is... Shots all are gonna whiff. Fortunately, no frag for him, and that's gonna be RIT tying it up 13-13.
All right, keeping it close. It is going to be the reinvest from Marquette. Of course, he got a good amount of cash. Maybe C-Jax is feeling a little broke, but his teammates might be able to spot him. And
Stevo both actually are not looking too good. In
oh, you're right.
So it's not the best situation for them to be in, but it looks like they're going to invest 2 ops. Again, that's what won them the last couple of rounds. So they're going to be looking at 2 rifles, 2 ops, and 7. Not the worst buy in the world, but also not exactly comfortable. Alter, though, round start, opening frag. That's going to be big for Marquette now, 5-4.
Yeah, really good opening pick. Make sure that even with his teammate having MP7, at least his team has the main advantage. Alter gonna peek again, using that nade as he has been doing this entire map. Get another angle. Doesn't quite get the shot off and is gonna get punished by losing a little HP, but keeps his life, so everything's okay.
Does still know that there's one top. See it? Oh, the shot does not connect. That's gonna be not very fun here. Gonna get a kill back.
Oh,
and that
no.
op doesn't.
Yeah.
Goes to one fire. And there's a bonus too.
All right, MP7 times C-Jax. What can you do? Need to get just at least 1 more frag, probably more like 2. Secure this round. Through on a tight angle. Will C-Jax clear it with Stevo? It's not looking likely. Creeping up.
Okay.
That's first shot. Okay. Upgrade to the AK. Prue's going to get 1, and MaxiCat's going to get the other. It is going to be RIT with the advantage into the final round. Or, yeah, into this final round in the first half of overtime.
14-13 now. Side swap. We are now going to see RIT on the CT side. Econ reset, $10,000 on both sides. Gonna be able to get those full buys out. Is that a double? No, single op. Just 1 op for Spike. He's gonna be investing the full 7K buy into that. And they're looking to try to close this out as soon as they can.
Yeah, we've been seeing Spike versus Alter quite a bit. Op v op battles. But it's looking like not a whole lot going on towards mid. Stevo pushing in. Does get destroyed by Hoax. Really well played opening frag from the side of the RIT player. Now it's kind of an awkward scenario for Marquette to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, a little bit of util being thrown out B just to show some signs of activity, and Marquette's going to look to regroup and think about where they're going to go next.
Slowing down the round. Marquette doesn't want to lose another player free. They're all spread out too. Alter with the op. Go on a little journey and will find Spike. So that's op down from RIT.
There's the
It's a
equalize.
big frag.
4 members on both teams, all fairly healthy, and actually, RIT does not have a util to work with now. So if Marquette's able to get the bomb down, that retake's going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, you can see RIT, no utility, so they're just trying to position towards the A side, stack up the bodies, try to trade out these players. Peru, hiding in jungle, get weird barrel spotted, but will later. It is going to be the peek out. CJax will trade, and now bomb site A. They have to worry about the pass player, but will get planted. Alter ready to go for Hoax. Knows that player's sitting there. 2v3. And Maxi can't get one. He can equalize the numbers, but still, the bomb is ticking down. X-Captain has to get out of connector. Is so worried about these angles. It is going to be Apex 1 spotting him, and CJax tying it up 14-14.
All right. Do or die once again now. Either of these teams, both need 2 rounds in a row, take this game. Otherwise, we're going to double overtime. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we could just keep going all night, right? Like, this
is
series
there an overtime limit?
I don't think for Face It. I think you just keep going until some team gets 4 out of 6.
Okay.
So,
all right,
whoever wins this round's in a good spot. Oh, we could just keep going.
Okay. So, early presence going to be driven out towards B from Marquette there. Looking towards the util usage. Early on A so far.
Yeah, we see Maxi Cat. It's just jumpy.
This.
Yeah, this could be bad news.
Stevo also was the one who hit it off first last time.
Wow.
Oh, well, CJ.
Wow! Prue gets 2.
Oh,
that's
Alter,
impressive.
Does get the offensive spike. Now it's going to be... Okay, well.
Stevo's stuck on the ladder.
Yeah.
Prue, can you get another? Not quite.
Okay.
Akex finally going to get that frag in mid. X-Captain waiting for it, though. Playing around the smoke. Both Marquette players are so close to him. Smoke's going to fade. Is he going to look at the right spot? Spots out one. Gets the headshot. Akek now peeking towards the angle, but it is just going to be X-Captain running far away. An impossible scenario. Player behind triple ready to peek out. And it is going to be happening. Know exactly where Akek is. 1v3. Players all around him. Gonna get peeked from ladder now. Timing comes out. Brought low. And it is going to be Hoax. 15 on the board for RIT at match point.
All right. Well, here we go. RIT now. Do or die. I'm sure they don't want to play 6 more rounds of this. So they're going to look to try to close this out as soon as they can. But yeah, on that defensive side there, X-Captain now with the X-Captain with the op. Interesting. Not sure if that's going to